Hey everyone, it's Elena, and I'm enchanted for you to join me on my channel. So this video is going to be the second part towards my explanation of the healthy habits, and it will be a brief overview of kind of like my planning and sort of my strategy of getting into this and how I'm going to get into this. So I'm very excited. I'm actually going to start this. I am thrilled that you guys are coming along on my journey and you'll watch me succeed, right? And fail at times and succeed at times and fail at times, and hopefully it's going to be a good, steady balance of growth overall. All right, so let's get into this. So here's going to be a small segment of my planning strategy and call it kind of like my overview for goals of this week towards the end. Firstly, I want to reinforce that healthy habits are a huge topic, which covers many areas. Lots and lots of areas. And that these habits can be different for everyone. So everyone has their own values and beliefs on which habits they think are healthy or important. So the lists of habits, which I'm going to be focusing on, are habits that I, myself, find to be healthy, and habits that I want to work towards, and habits which I want to improve and incorporate into my own life. They're not something you have to agree with or for you to believe are necessary. I'm here just trying to share my personal journey based on my beliefs of what would improve my own lifestyle and elevate my health and well-being. All right, with that being said, I have a small confession, and it's that I have a very big list of desires towards my personal improvement. Who doesn't have thoughts for the better, right? Looking at the huge and messy array of plans can get pretty overwhelming, not just for you to look at, but for me to think of as well. So let's take a step back and organize it into something more manageable to focus on what I want to start with. As I've mentioned before, the healthy habits that I'm going to be currently focusing on are habits that impact me directly, my body and my mind. And first off, I'll be starting off with my body and the habits that would influence me directly. That is also going to get broken down into two parts as well: nutrition and fitness. As I've mentioned before, it's kind of the input and output of a human. Input being the food and water and any intake of calories, which we do, and output being our exercise, physical activity, and any calories we may burn off. My first 30-day focus will be on nutrition because, let's face it, you are what you eat. As I've said before, I have loads of things I want to improve on. Loads and loads and loads of things. Nutrition is definitely not an exception. Although it seems like a really long and crazy list, a lot of it can be grouped and broken down into 4 weeks. You should definitely be able to tell that I'm smiling and I'm so excited for this. All right, so this week in particular, I want to keep it quite simple and only focus on 3 main components: drinking at least 8 glasses of water, sticking to a specific time for when I'm eating, and to research a bunch of healthy recipes. That's it. Just 3 things. Not too bad after seeing the big mess of my hopes and desires, huh? The video started off a little overwhelming, but I think I got it down to a manageable week. The reason I want to start with drinking enough water is that hydration is one of the most important needs for our bodies. And I don't mean hydration with soda or juice or coffee. I mean water. Plain old good water. And the reason for that is that our bodies are made up of a lot of water. Approximately 60% of all of us is water. Here's a couple examples. About 73% of our brain and our heart is water. Our lungs are about 83% water. Our skin is 64% water. So on and so forth. You kind of get the gist. As you can see, water is a very key factor for our body. Not to mention, it helps keep our energy levels up, flush out toxins, and help all the other organs kind of work and functions properly the way that they're supposed to. So I think that starting off my nutritional journey with drinking enough water is a really good idea. Comment down below if you agree, or maybe you disagree. Maybe you think I should start my nutrition journey in another way. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. The second focus for this week will be coming up with a timed, kind of like a meal schedule for when I'll be eating and intaking my calories pretty much. So I'm gonna go with breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. This will hopefully prevent me from snacking too much because I like snacks and they're delicious. And then hopefully over time it's gonna let my body know that there's a certain time schedule and that it should know to expect food, so that when it's feeling hungry, it's not gonna go into the crazy mode of I'm hungry, I want food now. Or is that just me? I don't know. It seems that when I get hungry, I get more hangry rather than hungry. With setting up my meal schedule, hopefully I can plan my day around it better. Hopefully I can be a bit more prepared towards it and make healthier choices, and to kind of eliminate the need to go and grab a snack because I'm hungry and I'm not sure when I'll be making dinner or things like that. Just kind of have everything set up and planned and ready to go pretty much. The third part of the first week is to just research new, interesting, and tasty recipes. I want to create kind of like a stockpile of recipes that I want to enjoy, that I'm looking forward to cooking, that looks interesting and beautiful and tasty and delicious. And you are more than welcome to comment down below or add links or anything like that to recipes that you would recommend for me to try. Recipes that you think are delicious, or recipes that you haven't tried yet or are too nervous to try and want me to try it out, and I can kind of like comment back on them and see how they went. Those are my 3 main goals for week 1. I don't think it's too much. I think I'm able to handle it. I believe the most difficult one will be kind of keeping my food intake timed. Well, not timed per se, but to keep it at a regular schedule. I'm going to do my best and definitely report back to you of what works for me and what doesn't work for me and things I might recommend. I'm excited, and I'm excited, and I am so happy you guys are going to be joining me on this journey. And I am so happy that you guys will get to kind of contribute towards my healthier life choices. I'm almost ready for week 1. But with every good plan, you kind of need to have the tools in order to help you succeed. All the videos that I'll be doing and all the weeks that we'll be going through, if I'm going to be using something that's going to help me with the progress of this week, I'll definitely put links down below, if I can find them, of course. For drinking enough water. It's going to be fairly simple when I'm at home, since, there's plenty of water when you're home. I'm going to need something to prepare me for when I go to work, or when I go to the gym, or when I go out and about with my day. So I definitely need something to carry, the water with me. And I found this water bottle. I believe it was at, I think it was TJ Maxx. And it's glass, and I love how it's, I don't know if you could see it in the video, it's kind of like double walled, so it keeps stuff fairly cool. It doesn't warm up that easily. And it was this plain woodeny type of cover, but I added some like pretty decoupage paper on top of it to kind of give it my own flair. And this has become my favorite water bottle. I love the size of it, and it's quite cute and easy to carry around with, and I love the fact that it's glass. All right, so other water bottles that I've been gifted are these 2 water bottles. I think they're Elo water bottles, and they're also glass. They used to have like silicone sleeves on them, but I took the sleeves off so I can send it through the dishwasher. So these are dishwasher safe, and I have links for these from Amazon down in the description. Down in the description. So here's that. Or you can have something fairly simple. This one was from IKEA, and it's just one of their kind of like old-fashioned milk looking bottle things, and it has like a silicone top and stuff. I love the big top of it, so it's also great for like smoothies to take with you as well. And I love the fact that it's glass, and this one's dishwasher safe as well. And my husband decided to come on board with me for this, what's it called, for this journey to drink enough water. He has a small dilemma when he comes to work. There's really not much water for him to like refill water bottles with, and he can't take a whole bunch of water bottles with him to work. So he wanted something that can hold a lot of water, and I have found the solution for him. See if you can hear it. Bong. This humongous, I think it's 84 ounces stainless steel gigantic water bottle that he loves. And there's a link down. I got this from Amazon because I don't think I'll be able to find this anywhere else. There's a link down in the description if you are in need of a lot of water and you don't have a chance to refill it. Here are the tools for my first goal of the week. Drinking water does not have to be boring. You can drink plain water. I love just plain water. Or you can add, certain things to it to give it more flavor and give it better taste. Couple of my favorites is lemon or lime, or add ginger. Fresh ginger to it is delicious. Or you can add mint to it, or any other spices. Sometimes I add honey and cayenne to my water, so it kind of gives it like a sweet, spicy type of flavor. Or you can add any other fruits that you are interested in. You can add watermelon, apple. I know you can add cucumbers to it. I've tried it. I'm not a fan of cucumber water, but there's so many other things. Plenty of berries that you can add to water and things like that. So water definitely does not have to be boring for you to drink it. The second tool for my week one goal, for the second goal, second tool for the second goal of week one, yeah, sure, that makes sense, is I'll be using my phone. I will hold it up and show you it, but I'm using it to record my video. Schedule timers and reminders for breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and dinner. That way I can be, reminded so I won't forget to eat. And even if I'm not feeling super hungry, I'm gonna try to at least have something at that time. Yeah, just to kind of get in the routine. So the third part of my week's goal is to kind of stockpile and create a large amount of choices for me to have for recipes, and to kind of look through and cook and find delicious recipes and be inspired towards cooking them. And there are plenty of online resources. I particularly like allrecipes.com. They have a very good selection of recipes pretty much for anything that you want. And I know that there's so many other recipe websites out there that you can look up and research, and that I can find and create kind of like my stockpile of recipes. But I'm the type of person that kind of likes tangible things, to hold something, to kind of feel it. So I love cookbooks. And I have a couple here to share with you. One of the cookbooks is a fairly new one. I'm going to show that to you. And it's 1,000 recipes for simple family food. And, well, as it says, it has 1,000 recipes of different snacks, different dinners. Let me show you. Ooh, look at this picture. Look at this pretty picture. That looks delicious. And it has lots of good pictures and recipes to look at. So I'll be using this book. And another one that I fairly recently picked up from Barnes & Noble is this one. It's called Natural. And it's all healthy recipes of kind of using organic and natural ingredients. So, ooh, look how beautiful this looks. I'm excited to try that. Just make sure the camera sees it. There we go. I'm excited to try things like that. And it has different like snacks things and recipes. So I'll be using this book as well, and it's called Natural Wholesome Recipes for Pure Nourishment. All right, and the third one, this is my ultimate favorite recipe book, and if I show it to you, you'll be able to tell because it's kind of used, and it has so many sticky notes and sticky tabs on it. So this one is called The Women's Everyday Cookbook, 365 Tasty Recipes and Monthly Menus for the Whole Year. Bam, look at this giant book. And I've tried many recipes from here, and they're all so delicious. So this will definitely be an inspiration for me and my cooking. Look at this pretty picture. Look how delicious that is. And let's see what else. See if I can find other big pictures. Oh yeah, this is my husband's notes towards the recipe here. So this cookbook is tested and loved and tried, and it's definitely going to help me out towards, you know, creating more recipes to try and find more recipes to create meal plans with for next week. All right, I think that's it for the tools. Ooh, another one. I'm not using my healthy habits towards a means of losing weight or towards a means of kind of changing my body image. But I'm very curious to see if changing my habits will have any effect on it. So other tools that I'll be using is a bathroom scale, and I'll be using kind of like a tape measure thingy to measure myself and things like that, and see if things, you know, and to see if things will change after this week or next month or the month after, and to see if these healthy habits have any effect on it at all. All right, so I believe that is it. Comment down below if you have any suggestions, any recommendations. Let me know if you wish me luck, if you've tried something like this, or if you don't think it's gonna work out. Definitely like to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. And until next time, I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Say hello to my little kitty. Hi. Oh, let me see if I can get her to wave hi to before she attacks my face. Hello. Her name is Lila. Mwah. I'm excited. Meow.